Hello, welcome back. Today gonna be making Death Swap except 3+ players, and it's a lot of command blocks, so I already have it built here. Um, this was the regular Death Swap, it's in here, and then this was the timer up top, but this is 3-player. So, um, start it. It's gonna be the same commands as the last one, but I'll go over that. It's a little different here, but you could do the same thing with the other one. Anyways, and then these ones are also the same thing. But yeah, so these first command blocks are the start command blocks for whoever didn't watch the last video. And first command is pretty simple. It spreads players amongst the world. You don't have to do this, but I would rather, or me personally, I would rather have us apart and not together. So that's the command. It's spread players tilde tilde 2000 2001 false. So it'll be the same if you're doing the regular death swap, which is over here. Oh, and at A, sorry. And it'll pretty much put you out like 2000 block. For the second, you're gonna want to block the 2 repeating command blocks next to it, like I have here. And you want to get the coordinates of that block, which you could do by doing /setblock and then this. And then you can go ahead and delete this and type it in chat if you want, so that you know it. And then do /setblock, the coordinates, and then the redstone block, which is going to activate these command blocks here. So that's the first start command blocks. It's going to start this whole process. And so I'm going to go on to these ones. So this next command block over here is not part of the start commands. We're done with that. But it's going to be clear at a armor stand, and it will have a redstone block next to it when you click start. And what it's going to do is clear the armor stand from the person's inventory so they can't mess the game up. So then this one, which is going to have all these green command blocks on it, is going to be scoreboard players add time 1. You're going to want to make sure that it needs redstone, and this one also needs redstone, and this one needs redstone. This one is always at also needs redstone, and this will pretty much be the timer for the whole thing. So at a certain time, it'll switch you guys. And this is only 3 players plus, by the way. You're gonna have to watch my last video if you want to find do the 2-player swap. Alright, I'm gonna go into this first green command block. They can honestly be in any order you want them to. I'm gonna put the commands down in the description, but this is the first one. This is my friend's name. So what you're gonna do is execute score time matches 6000. Run execute at the person's name, either your name or your friend's name, whatever, it doesn't matter. Run summon Minecraft armor stand. Alright, so this next one is also pretty much going to be the same thing. Same command except a different name, a name of your friend or your name. And then this next one will also be the same thing. I have it in a different order, but I'm putting these together. So it'll be the same thing, except the person you didn't do yet, and then summon armor stand. So the next command block is going to be different. It's going to be execute if scored time matches 6030. Run kill at E type equals Minecraft armor stand, and that's gonna, after a while, it's gonna kill the armor stand so that it doesn't stay there. But you can do whatever time you want. I have it at 6000 right here. All of them are going to be 6000, but that's 5 minutes. So 20 ticks is 1 second. So you can calculate that out to do whatever time you want. I have it set to 5 minutes, but 4 minutes will work, but you just got to change it in all these command blocks if you want that to happen. Alright, so now on to the next command block, So this should be your fifth, or doesn't really matter, but it's gonna be the fifth command that you're gonna do, which is same thing as last time. It's gonna be execute if score time matches 6,000. It's gonna be at the start of all these green command blocks, by the way. Run execute at your name, your friend's name, or your other friend's name. Run tag at E, type equals Minecraft armor stand. dx equals 0.5. dy equals 0.5. And dz equals 0.5, just like this. I'll have it down in the description. Add TP4. So that's gonna pretty much add the tag so that you it knows which armor stand to teleport to. The next one is going to be the same thing, except the different person's name. So in this case, it's my name, but this can be whatever name you didn't use last time. And it's going to be TP2 or whatever tag you want it to be, but I chose TP2. The next one is going to be also the same thing because it's going to be for the last person who you didn't use in the other two. And it's going to be TP3 or whatever you want it to be, but that's what I chose. Alright, so the next one is going to be your choice player. It's going to be execute a score time matches 6,000, run TP the player any player of choice at R. So this is going to teleport one player to a random person, but later on in 3 of these command blocks, or 4 of them, it's going to make sure that if it teleports to someone, it's going to make them make the person they teleported to teleport somewhere else. Alright, so now this next one is long, but I'm just gonna, it's in the description. There's 4 of them. So I'm just gonna go over one. They're pretty much all the same thing, these 4. But if you look back, I tagged my armor stand, the one that spawned on me, TP2. So that means if I go back here, all the way back to the start, it's a pretty long command. It says execute if score time matches 6001. You want to make sure it's 1 tick above your time. Run execute at your name or the person's name that you had randomly teleport. If entity at E, type equals Minecraft armor stand. Tag equals CP3. dx equals 1, dy equals 1, dz equals 1. Run execute at E, type equals Minecraft armor stand. Tag equals TP4 or TP3. Run TP your friend's name tilde. So that one is going to teleport the player depending on which player you teleported to. So I'm gonna go over one more just because it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. The next one's gonna be the same thing except it's gonna be it's gonna be the tag you didn't use before. Run it's gonna be the tag you didn't use before with your other friend's name or whatever name yeah. But this one is going to be different. So this one is gonna detect if you teleported to the tag the Minecraft armor stand with the tag of TP4. So if it does that, it's going to be the same command all the way through except with the TP4, and you're going to want to make sure your friend teleports to TP3 and your other friend teleports to TP2. And yeah, that's it for those command blocks. They're in the description. If I were you, I would just copy and paste them, except change the parentheses player 1 name or parentheses player 2 name. Change that out for the names you have, but make sure you don't, for one command block, put in player 1 name as, let's just say, Bob, and then player 2 name in a different command block also as Bob. You want to make sure that player 1 is Bob all the way through, and player 2 is whoever all the way through, and so on. And the last command block is probably the most important. What it's going to do is reset the time, so that it swaps again after 5 minutes. It's going to be execute a score time matches whatever time you did. Mine was whatever time you did plus 40. So mine was 60/40. Run scoreboard. Players removed. Players. This is actually a little better. Set time to 0. So that's that big long chain. It won't take you guys as long as it took me because the commands will be in the description, and I'll make sure that they will all be in the right order for the right players. All right, so the final commands are going to be the stop command. So when you click start, it's going to teleport you to do whatever. You're going to play the game, and then you're going to, when someone dies, they're going to be teleported back. You want to make sure you do. They're going to be teleported back, and then they're going to click stop. And what stop is going to do is it's going to make this stone again, so they stop running. It's going to set the time to 0, and also it will TP everybody back. So the commands are going to be TP at A, and to coordinates near here. So like right here, you could do those coordinates work, whatever. The next coordinates are going to be set block, this block right here, to Minecraft stone. And the last command is going to be set scoreboard players set time 0. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. But if you want a timer, so like it says 10 seconds left, 9 seconds left, right before the end, if you go visit my other video, which I'll leave in the description, it'll show you how to make this, but I'll also leave these commands in the description. But and what you're going to want to do is copy and paste all of them into command blocks, and you're going to want to do -20 off of whatever time you set it to, and plus 1 second. So that says 1 second left at 5,980. This is 2 seconds left at 5,960. And all the way through for 10 seconds. Alright, so yeah, that's it for the video. I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions, just tell me in the comments. I'll glad to help you guys. Leave a like, that would help. If you could subscribe, I'm going to be making more tutorials and other videos. Not too long ago I made a montage and other things like that. So yeah, see you guys.